Michael Keaton has arguably had the most varied career. He played Batman, appeared in the Marvel Cinematic Universe as a Spider-Man villain, won critical acclaim for his role in Birdman, and found fame with his work in comedies such as Mr. Mom and Night Shift. His contributions to the film industry and his memorable performances have made him a beloved and respected figure among audiences and fellow actors alike. Here are 10 things you probably didn't know about Michael Keaton. He changed his name because there was an actor already with his name. His birth name is Michael John Douglas. When he decided he wanted to be an actor, he had no choice but to change his name because there was already more than one Michael Douglas in the industry. One being the famous son of Kirk Douglas, and the other being the eponymous host of the long-running syndicated daytime talk show, The Mike Douglas Show. The actor said he picked the name Keaton on a whim. On an appearance on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, Keaton said, "I was just in the K's in the alphabet and I thought, it's close enough." Keaton also said he only uses his stage name while working, and everywhere else he goes by Douglas, which can cause some confusion. "I'm trying to ease my name back in because I'm proud of my name. I'll be going somewhere and there will be a driver with a sign that says Michael Douglas, and then I show up. They look so confused." He used to do stand-up comedy. Michael Keaton almost had a very different career. Before his acting career took off, he performed stand-up comedy on stage. He told Ellen DeGeneres, "I really wanted to be an actor, but I was so in love with comedy and I started to write a little bit, and I started doing stand-up in New York, actually. And I went to acting class and started getting more roles. But I really only want to be great at something, so I threw the focus kind of into acting as opposed to stand-up." By the end of the 1980s, he was a bona fide leading man. The controversy over his casting as Batman. Given how well Michael Keaton performed as the Dark Knight, it's difficult to believe that Warner Brothers faced thousands of objections to his choice to play Batman. Keaton was a typecast comedic character at the time. While he did portray a serious character in Clean and Sober, that wasn't enough for die-hard Batman fans to accept Keaton as the titular hero. Warner Brothers received over 50,000 protest letters from fans who didn't want Keaton to play the role. Even Bob Kane, the co-creator of Batman, wasn't too confident of the casting. Fortunately, all doubters were proved wrong when the movies were released. He insisted on fewer lines for his role in Batman Returns. Countless directors have stories of their stars demanding changes to the script to expand their roles. But Michael Keaton felt just the opposite about playing Batman. He may be the only actor in history to demand fewer lines. He saw Batman as a mysterious, shadowy figure and didn't want to let viewers get too far inside his head. Screenwriter Daniel Waters told The Hollywood Reporter Michael Keaton would go through the script and say, "Hey, that's a great line, but you gotta cut it. This is a good speech, but you gotta take it out." He wanted to have very minimal dialogue, especially in the Batsuit. "When I saw the final film, I realized he was exactly right." He turned down the role of Batman for the third film. After starring in Batman and Batman Returns, Keaton was offered to star in the third film, Batman Forever. He didn't like the script, and after a series of meetings with the studio, he decided to turn down the chance to reprise his role. Passing on the role also meant passing on a lucrative $15 million salary. The part went to Val Kilmer instead. He was fired from both The Purple Rose of Cairo and Mystic River. As an actor, it seems Keaton is pretty headstrong with his ideas. This has led to him butting heads over creative differences on several of the projects he's worked on. Keaton was actually cast in Woody Allen's The Purple Rose of Cairo. However, after filming some scenes, Allen decided it wasn't working out, and Keaton was replaced by Jeff Daniels. Similarly, whilst filming Mystic River, Keaton and Clint Eastwood clashed so much that Keaton ultimately decided to leave the production. He took a long break from fame. It's unusual for Hollywood actors to step out of the limelight, but Keaton decided to take a break from entertainment. He peaked at the height of his career with roles in iconic films such as Beetlejuice, Mr. Mom, and Batman. He then made some questionable career choices and was involved with some spectacular flops. He admitted that he had been a person living life and that he had lost interest in the business. This was until he saw the script for Birdman, which reignited his passion for acting. He's since made an impressive comeback. He regrets passing on Groundhog Day. While promoting Birdman in 2014, Keaton told Entertainment Weekly that he regrets not taking the lead role of Phil Connors in the 90s cult classic Groundhog Day. He revealed that he didn't understand the weatherman protagonist, and therefore turned down the role, believing that Phil sounds like the kind of wry, sardonic characters he'd portrayed in the past, and not wanting to get typecast as one character over and over again. Keaton said that he thought Harold Ramey's hit ended up being so great, but he also admitted that he wouldn't have been able to play the main character better than Bill Murray did it. He was originally cast in Lost as Jack. Lost had a lot of shocking twists, but one of the biggest would have been to build up Jack Shephard as the big hero of the show, then kill him off in the last scene of the pilot. Because the role was meant for one episode, the producers offered it to Michael Keaton. He was interested, but when the producers decided to let Jack live, Keaton didn't want to commit to a series. He likes fly fishing. You could say Keaton is an experienced fisherman. Besides being a quirky and inventive actor with a long list of successful movies to his credit, Keaton likes to fly fish. He spends a good part of the summer on his ranch in Montana, fly fishing the local streams, and during the rest of the year, he travels to fish for bonefish and tarpon. He also enjoys several sports, including snowboarding, golf, and mountain biking.